We're going to continue today, place value. We're looking at bridging. This is something, especially the younger ones might get confused with, but it can be also something that's useful to go over for the older ones. So we're going to start with the number 7. Now, holding it here, it means nothing. I'm going to put it in here in the ones, okay, and count on 1. And we go to 8. And then we count on 1 more, we go to 9. This is totally obvious, I know. We're going to count on 1 more, we go to 10. Now this is obvious for us. We put the 1 in the next column. Obvious, but are we just doing it or do we know why? Well, why can't we just put it in here like this? It's still 10. Well, yes, but what we need is the concept that this 1 is not a 1. It's not a unit. The value of this 1 is now not 1, it's 10. And then if we count on to the next number, we go on to 11. So we're now looking at a larger number, but the same thing happens. And what I want to do is go away with the concept of what happens to these digits. So we start with 37. So I know this is straightforward. We go to 38, we go to 39. This is increasing by 1 each time. 7 becomes 8, becomes 9. Now watch what happens when we get to the next number. We grab this 4. What's this 4 worth? Do we put it in the ones? Well, it would only be worth 4. We put it in the tens because it's worth 40. Then we need to put something in here to show there's nothing in there. If we would put the 1 in there, that would be 41. It would not be 40. It's just this concept that doesn't always go in. So what happens? Well, we increment by 1 again. We get 41. When we go to the hundreds, same thing happens. We increase this by 1. We end up with 98, 99. Now this one now is going to 10. But we don't move it just into the next column. Okay? We have to move it because actually that's 1 more. So we have to move it 2 columns. So we end up with 100. So this concept, it often throws kids initially, but it's just a case of reinforcing it. I'm going to pause this right now so you can go and have a go at this. See what happens. When you start increasing that 7 to 8 to 9, what happens next? I'm going to pause the screen right now. What you should have done is increasing the ones or the units. These stay the same because we're only increasing by 1. If you increase the tens by 1, you're adding on 10. If you increase the hundreds by 1, you're adding on 100. We're only adding on 1 at a time. This goes to 9 now, 8 to 9, and these ones stay the same. Now this is where it all changes. So this one, increment this, we can't put 10 in here. So we have to move it along, but it doesn't work, does it? We've got 9 here, 1 more makes, 10 again. So we have to move it along. Well, look, we've already got 1 in here. We've got 1 here. We need to make that 2. So we've got to put the placeholders here, the 0 values in here. So we end up with 200. Anyway, there's a few more questions that you can do. Make sure you got this nailed. And one game I like to play with the kids when I'm helping them is just get them to run around counting to 100, to 1,000. They'll love it when they first learn how to do this. If you're a bit older, you don't have to, but if you want to play it, you certainly can.